Hey there. Hey, you there. Yes, sit down and listen. Yeah, I'm here to talk to you, but I'm not here just to talk, right? I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to give you an update, in fact. The update regards campaigns, progress on my channel, progress on the videos, info about editing, that might be interesting for someone, and info about, about myself. Fine, let's give out some, right? So the first thing I'm going to talk about, or not, I want to talk about is Malfurion's Quest. I've received several messages regarding Malfurion's Quest, and when am I going to finish it? My answer is when the developer finishes the campaign itself. You see, the campaign is still being developed, it's still in progress, it's still being created. So I cannot play the campaign if it's not playable, right? When it is, I will. But until it's finished, I cannot play it. Right? Now, next up, scroll over. Next up is War of Corruption. I've received only like 1 or 2 questions, but still, it gets tiresome to reply to all the messages, and it's just easier to do this video where everyone can find the answer they're looking for. If I've given it anyway. Next up is War of Corruption. Now, back then when I recorded this, it was actually one of the first campaigns I started with, right after Ascension. Yep. I'm not going to record this campaign again. Back then when I recorded it, it got very bad feedback from the viewers. There was like more dislikes than likes. There were like 2 likes, 5 dislikes, or something like that, basically. It may be because I had a bad microphone, but still, when I put up the videos from the campaign, they would get hit by heavy copyright, because the music in the campaign was from a famous music composer, and those parts when the music could be heard were silenced. You wouldn't hear anything. There was like, you could only watch, but there was no sound, no me speaking, nothing. That's how heavy the copyright was. And there was no way of me removing it other than completely silencing the music. And the music for this campaign is quite nice, and it fits the campaign, so the copyright absolutely ruins it. Anyway, so that's why not. Next up is LTA. Now, as far as I know, there aren't that many people who put up frequent LTA videos. Ufer01 recently posted a video saying that he will do almost no videos for the time of holidays. Harold posts like 1 or 2 videos per month, or maybe even only 1. Anyway, Emperor Fawful and Bram51, I don't know how much they post videos, but I think they post in the same rate as Harold, so it's like 1 video about LTA per month or so, or 2 maybe. And Azafin, he like visited the LTA, I think, once or twice and never came back to it. He currently is inactive on his channel as well. It's like nothing posted for 2 months already. Maybe he's busy, what do I know. So why am I talking about LTA? You see, I received again a few, not too many, but a few questions if I will play LTA. You see, LTA is a complex game mode, a custom and very well done game mode. But the thing about it is, if I make gameplay videos and I talk for most of their duration, if something lasts for 40 minutes, then I talk about it for the 40 minutes, right? When there is a mission where I play as Forsaken and have to kill something, then I talk about Forsaken, how they are managed, also I talk about my tactics that I use, what I'm going to do, like if I'm going to move my units or build something there, or if suddenly something happened and I'm getting fucked over or screwed over. I couldn't do this in LTA. I would need to be quiet at some moments just because I would need to fully focus onto what would be happening. Like, if I would suddenly get hero aimed, like let's say I play the humans, the silver hand, and I suddenly get one of my heroes hero aimed, I probably wouldn't be able to concentrate on both speaking and getting the hero out of that unit block, or the hero aim. So, like, if I recorded LTA, then you would need to deal with the fact that I wouldn't speak for the whole duration of it. Because sometimes I record like missions that are 40 to 60 minutes long, okay? And after that, I feel pretty tired after I finish it. Then I have to edit it, etc., etc. But I feel pretty tired after I finish just recording it, okay? Now imagine if I recorded like a 90-minute LTA game, where is a lot more happening than in a campaign, and where you need to be a lot more reacting like to what's happening, and thinking as well, because you have like 11 other players that you have to worry about and what they'll do. So I don't think I would be able to do that. Just no, it would take so much of my energy, and I don't think that the video quality itself would be good enough. Now, even if I did record it and would be pretty tired afterwards, I would still add in a lot of effects, or effects, whatever the spelling is. I would add in a lot of effects, just like when perhaps the Twilight Hammer happens, when Dragon Maw changes into Twilight Hammer, I would add in a line that Cho'Gall says, like, to his will, all flesh succumbs.
To his will, all flesh succumbs. What he said.
Put in a sound from Yoxeron, like, your will is no longer your own.
Before the god of death.
Etc., etc. I would put in additional sounds. If, let's say, if the Valiant Skib happened, like Tyrion Fordring, then I would play the part of Call to Arms. The Desideratus Fatum. You know, like, and when the moment when he would say, put your faith in the light.
Put your faith in the light.
Etc., etc. I would just put in so much editing that I wouldn't be able to put up like more than 3 videos per week probably, and they would be only about LTA. There would be no campaigns. Now, maybe it would be okay with you. Okay, let's pretend that you would be okay with me putting up 3 videos a week that would be about LTA and would be really consuming for my time. Okay, let's say it would be okay with you. Well then, look at all the other channels. Look at Uther, look at Herald, look at Azophan. Azophan and Herald are the examples of how much their audience likes one game mode they're playing. For Azophan, it's Azure of Wars, for which he got really famous for. Like, really famous in terms of Warcraft community. And if he tries to record something that isn't Azure of Wars, he just gets solo views. Like, he gets... If he has a video of Azure Force that has 4,000 views, and he tries to record Bioshock, it only has like 200 views. Now, if that happened to me, I would be very sad. Because, like, I would see that it doesn't concern those who watch, that they only want Warcraft. I don't want my channel to be only about LTA, about one game mode, and one game. I want to record other stuff as well, which is why I currently have a job, and once I get paid for it, it's like at the end of the month, right? I will get a better PC setup and I'll record more games, like Overwatch, StarCraft, Diablo, Payday, whatever. Just whatever I want to. And whatever you will watch, of course. The thing is just, I wouldn't want my channel to be about one game mode only. You see? So... maybe you would be okay with how it would happen, but I wouldn't want my channel to be only about one game mode. I wouldn't. I would want to record like campaigns, custom maps, but not just one thing. And I couldn't deal with situation in where like 4,000 out of my 4,200 viewers would just scream under every video in the description, LTA, 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 what is this? Campaign, away with it, more LTA, we don't want campaigns. No, I wouldn't want that. You see, this is what I'm afraid of. So, I hope you can understand that. And there are a few more things that I wanted to talk about. Let me guess. Oh yes, a few of them are how I look. Yes, you've seen a few videos of me at the start. Maybe you paused the video, maybe you took a look. Yes, that is me. Now I will parody Creep. That is John Reno. Yeah, right, parody, whatever. It's actually impersonation, right? Something like that. Anyway, this is me. Hey there. Yeah, this is me. Now, I have a few more photos if you're interested. If not, then just like end the video right here. I'm glad I could see you and see you next time. If you are interested, then stay and have a look. This is me, okay? And I was recently having a haircut, and I was trying to be a bit creative while I was having my haircut, and I tried to get at first like a haircut just like Skrillex, you could say, because I like dubstep and I like the music. I don't like the recent music that he produces, but I like dubstep, so I just tried to get that haircut. See for yourself. You're just judge. Does it look good? Does it not? Whatever. And the second thing I tried to get was a haircut just like one person from a video game that's called Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and the zombie mode, Dr. Edward Richtofen. And I just see for yourself. I tried to get a haircut like him. And because I like the way he speaks and the way that he acts and makes his decisions. Who is that little girl that speaks to us? We need to know more. Maybe perhaps she knows how to get out of this place. Dempsey, come and help me. So that was a bit of role playing, but anyway. So that's how I look and just stuff around. Now back to the serious things. About what I do. This question, I know it comes at the very end of the video. Maybe like 90% of you have already closed the video, thinking that wasn't too much, just no need to watch it. This is a pretty important question to me, and your answer is important. Do you like what I do? I mean, it's maybe obvious that you do, but there are, under most of my videos are usually some comments, some likes, some positive comments, some negative comments, some feedback. But that's usually from 7 to 8 people who watch, 7 to 8 players. Now I want to ask the rest of you, do you like what I do? Do you not? What would you change? What would you change if you could? I'm not saying I will do those changes, but what would you change if you could? Now, just before I close off the video, and before you close it, I hope you didn't close it yet, I want to summarize it. So, in case you just jumped to the end, which I don't know why would you do that, but in case you did, Malfurion's quest will be finished, will be recorded and finished when its developer finishes it. War of Corruption will not be recorded again, and I won't record LTA I'll try to record LTA, but if there will be too many people just screaming that they want only LTA, I won't record it again. And what was the last thing? Oh, and do you like what I do? An important question, it's not a troll, just answer it, please. Either to yourself or write down in the comments or whatever, just answer. Do you like what I do? And is there something you would change? And once again, I'm not saying I will do those changes, but if you could, what would you change about what I do? Right? That's all from me, and I hope that I didn't make you upset by... Sorry. I didn't make you upset by creating this video. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.